and he was too close to it when it expanded.
Oh, that's pain.
Yeah, especially considering he was like 3/4 of the way through the run.
Damn.
He just got back to that point in this run, and he used his boss killing strats on the field.
Yo, you can't be too safe anymore. That's funny as shit. So, and this week, apparently Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Isn't that the one that we played? Was it me, you, Logan, and somebody else?
I've never played that game.
You've never played this one? I
No.
thought, was it just me and Logan then? It was like Zombie Hitler and stuff like that?
It was definitely not me.
Yeah, you would remember if you played it. Maybe it was just me and Logan then. But yeah, it's coming to the Switch, which is a weird game to come to the Switch. But here we are. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition.
I don't know much about this game, but I do know it has one of the hardest
Trophies?
achievements on
Yeah.
Steam to get.
Do you want to know why?
Because you have to wait 10 years
Yeah.
without playing the game and then come back and play it again.
Yep. That's the one I'm waiting to do. We got an alarm set and everything.
Nice. It's a stupid achievement, by the way.
It is. It's a very stupid achievement.
Are they gonna put that as a PlayStation trophy as well?
Let's find out. The weirder thing about like that too, and looking at the trophy guides, like it's against the rules to move time forward to complete achievements that, as far as like on the leaderboards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But 10 years, dog. These are Steam ones, which we obviously know. I want to see your achievement guide now, dog, for the wait 10 years part. Definitive achievement guide. Ultra Deluxe, there it is. There's just a leaderboard.
That's under news. If you click on trophies, not clickable.
Nope.
So they don't have them yet.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
I think there was another PSN one above the videos.
Above the video. It Ultra unreleased games for PSN profiles. I know they have to come with because that is a must now for all games that are coming out on Sony and even on Xbox. Unachievable. What's it called? Ultra Deluxe. I can't spell. This was what it was, so there's nothing there on that one. I'm surprised. If the game is coming out this week, like... when available. Yeah, so they're not out yet. Oh, these are just the different games. That's weird.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna to look on the 27th just because I'm interested. Oh, the Vampire the Masquerade's coming out. That's pretty cool. Have you ever done the old school PC Masquerade?
I have not.
Yeah, it's a very big into vampire type role playing game. That's pretty cool.
Is it like Does it have like a skill tree type role playing game or?
Yeah, it's like even there's different sects of vampires, right? Where like you could be a noble vampire and you'd have different abilities.
Alright, yeah. Because I mean, just thinking, vampires is not really my thing. I haven't played many vampire games, but that does seem like something that is not done a lot.
Yes.
Is vampire type RPGs with skill trees.
Oh, this is the tabletop, which, yep. What's the best clan? Nosferatu. Oh, that's the tabletop. I mean, the game itself, the old one, is obviously very old. At least the first one. I don't know of any of the second ones that's ever came out, but yeah, I played that a long time ago. I don't even remember much about it besides the different like guilds or clans that you can choose to be from. But yeah, if it's done well, I might pick it up. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool one. Bug Snacks, didn't this already release?
PlayStation.
Ah, so now it's coming to Xbox and Switch.
Yeah,
Got it.
That was like the very first free PS5 game.
Yep. Dorfromantic. Okay, cool. Whoa! Rogue Legacy 2? What? Where's my PlayStation release? I've already purchased this, but like, how are you gonna come to Xbox? Don't do this to me. No, I actually have some games then that'll be playing. So I've already purchased Rogue Legacy 2. 28th? Isn't that a Wednesday? No, it's a Thursday. That's
the
still
27th is the Wednesday, so the other ones that we've been looking at have Wednesday releases.
That's super weird. I understand Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays are ours and Fridays are global release.
Yeah.
Now, though, since we're talking about trophies, I want to look. Rogue Legacy 2.
Even coming to PlayStation?
No, it's not. So I couldn't say. Yeah, it's coming to Xbox and PC. I don't care really about the guide. I just want to see what the achievements are. There are 36 secret achievements.
Probably story related.
Yeah. Spin kick every object on the docks without touching the floor. Dude, like half of these are just hidden though. Befriend. It doesn't look like there's a life one attached to this one unless it's one of the secret ones. I'll just do it because it's fine. For anybody who's worried about Rogue Legacy 2 spoilers, you can go ahead and look away. Mastery of a level of 150, there's your grind. Yeah, but this one doesn't actually look like it has one of the complete in X number of runs.
What was the 50 down there?
Earn a bronze trophy higher for every scar challenge. So it...
A bronze or higher?
Yeah, bronze trophy. So the mini games, right? And then a lot of times you can get like based on how well you do on the mini games, they would reward you. I don't remember trophies, but that's how I'm reading that.
I'm just saying bronze is normally
a third
like
place.
Lowest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're attaching that to your gold trophy
yep.
level.
Yep. Reach that.
I wonder if they had too many people complain about the other game's achievements that they just made this one super easy.
Yeah. And defeat the Immortal King, defeat the Redeemed. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. Without a life one, like, and it looks like it's just the grind. Like, this is gonna be pretty easy. Might be time intensive depending on the grind, but yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it. I want to let you know because I think you might be interested and I might forget. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is actually coming out.
Isn't that the not RPG one though?
Is that the not RPG one?
There was one thing that's coming out.
It's listed as action. God, I was all excited for nothing.
Man, I'll be real with you. If that was another Vampire Bloodlines the Masquerade-esque RPG, you're right. I would have been fucking hyped, but it's not that.
No, it's a multiplayer mode. It looks like it's.
I remember seeing it at like I don't know.
It's a battle royale game. Never mind. No longer hyped. Get out of here.
I remember seeing it at some event and being incredibly excited and then incredibly disappointed.
Yeah, I literally was telling. I was literally telling Kevin, it's like, oh my god, if this is like the new Masquerades, like, you know, from like the Bloodline games, like, I'm gonna play it. Like, but no. They are coming out with one though, right? Or was this just me totally misunderstanding? She's ignoring me now for work.
Sorry. Last I heard that there was talks of one, which is what made it, seeing it so exciting, right? When the trailer came up, and then again, so immediately disappointing. I think so. I haven't heard that it was canceled.
Okay. So at least it's something to potentially look forward to, and then we could be excited all over again. Rogue Lords. Why does that sound familiar? Have you heard of Rogue Lords?
I have not.
A roguelike RPG adventure. As the devil. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, unsold. Nintendo Switch Sports. Yeah. Anything excites you on this list? I know there's shit that's for me, but...
No, probably nothing I'm picking up.
Yeah. I already... I've already got Rogue Legacy 2, so I'll just fire it up now that it's fully released. But other than that, yeah, everything else I can... It's still in... so who the fuck knows what's gonna happen to it. What's unsold? Action. Yep. Yeah, whatever. It's alright. You're gonna be playing fucking Elden Ring for the next 6 months anyway. You don't need a new game. Actually, I say that, but dude, you're making fucking amazing progress.
Yeah, I only have one more region to go on bosses. I think I only have like 12 or so bosses left.
Damn. Holy shit. And then are you gonna feel like you're finally done with it?
I don't know.
Damn.
We'll see.
The game has to be super amazing for someone for like you to have sunk that much time into it.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
It makes me want to get to it faster, but there's just a lot of other stuff. Unicorn.
I don't know. I think it's along the fact that it is so big, and doing it this way, I mean, there's so much of it that I'm seeing this time that I didn't see the first playthrough. And then you're thinking, and you're looking at it, all the different weapons and stuff in the game, and you're just like...
Oh, I could do another run with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even touched magic or anything. I got a phone call real quick.
Yep, you're good. So, I have this pulled up because Logan apparently told me on stream yesterday that I should pick this game up, and that he thinks I would like it a lot. And I have no idea what that says about what Logan's taste in games is, or what he thinks my taste in games are. But I feel like I should be offended. What about this is the Vampire Survivor game? And I was just saying, like, Logan recommended me to play it, and I was just like, I don't know if I should be offended or not. Like...
Yeah, so... I haven't watched any of it, but...
Is that $3 game?
Yeah.
The one speedrunner that I've been watching run Elden Ring has been playing this last 2 days. I haven't watched any of it, but he. So there is a bigger name streamer playing it.
Damn. Yeah. It's $3. Yeah, I'll probably eventually pick it up. It seems interesting. But again, there's just so much going on. And to talk about, we played what was it? The Dead Souls board game
Yeah.
on Friday. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yep, I'd play again.
Yeah. It'd be. I think it'd be a ton more fun in person than
Yes.
trying to figure out that. But I did also look. That board game is like $100.
Yeah. Jesus. Is that just the base game too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it comes with the
Oh, it's gonna
miniatures
come
and
with,
everything,
yeah.
so 80 now. But yeah,
80 with
still.
Amazon with free shipping, but yeah, that's still like, oh, we could play the Bloodborne game?
I hadn't seen that one. I did look at the campaign rules.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what they were. So everything in the campaign, when you do it, the price doubles.
Oh, so instead of 2, it's 4, 8.
Instead of buying an item, it's 2.
Wow.
But you can sell gear in that one. So the gear you don't want, you can sell back for 1 soul each.
Oh, that's not bad. And that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Ryan was down to play more often, or do that like every once in a while, I'd be down.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure you want to re-roll.
Well, I mean, for the campaign, we'd have to re-roll anyway.
Sure. I like the Herald though. That was it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It run a deprived.
Yeah. I do think with the way y'all were playing, you do have more choices of whether you want to block or dodge. With me, it was just always dodge.
Dodge and don't miss.
Yeah.
Luckily, that was a very slim chance of happening, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And unlike the other games we've tried to play in tabletop sim, not nearly as difficult to understand.
Yeah. It did help that the Dark Souls community's super big anyway, so there are tutorial videos that you can watch.
Not like Dungeon Dice Monster.
Yeah.
God. You know what sucks, and it was funny, is when we mentioned that from before, that would actually probably be an excellent concept for a virtual tabletop game.
Yeah.
It's like, how some things work in person, like, and also digitally, like Magic the Gathering, and then some work, like Hearthstone's, it's only digital. It would only ever obviously work that way because there's mechanics that you just can't do in player base. I feel like Dungeon Dice Monster is actually pretty good too. If someone actually ironed out stuff, that would probably be a really good digital concept for a game.
Yeah, and like you said, it would probably lean more towards being better played digitally, because if you remember from the anime, the way they create paths is unfolding dice.
Mm-hmm.
Not something you can really do in person.
Yep. So, I'll unfold my dice. What is this knife? Literally trying to, like... Either that or your dice would have to be made out of paper.
Yeah. The most likely concept would be that you have just pre-made cutouts of unfolded dice and you just put those down, but... Yeah. I still think it works better in a digital format. Not in a tabletop
simulator
format. I think it would need a full, like, video game format.
Oh, man. Yes, I agree.
But it was so obscure, like, literally it was only, 2 episodes or something?
Yep.
That probably not anything that's ever going to happen.
Yep.
Especially considering it's probably like 25 years old now.
Is it that old now? It's up there, at least. I'm curious. There's so much, you can't just type that.
That was what, season 2?
Yeah, I think so. $2,000 was the launch.
20 years ago.
That's still though. Yeah, and this the last one aired in 2006, so yeah, around probably 20 years ago. So holy shit. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going back into season 2 of the very first version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And be like, yes, we're gonna make this digital game.
Oh, you say that, but those games do have a way of coming back around.
And when you least expect it.
In like Gen 1 Pokemon redo.
Sure.
But yeah, it's most likely just going to be cards and not video games or anything.
Yeah, for whatever reason, card games are in right now, which I'm not going to complain about. I like CCGs a lot, so. Yeah. But yep. And then, so I've been looking into just more like achievement hunting type stuff, and I saw something. Here it is. And I'm mad that I missed it. I've never even played the Dying Light series, but this is the first time an event that like this, where they had a trophy race, and they were paying $1,000 to the first person to have platted it. And all I could think of is like, this is what I'm looking for. Like, you know, like, this is the challenge I want. So this is... Well, it's not really an esport. Where was it? This is their guides and stuff. But it was a good idea for them to gain this newer site, to gain some recognition. Obviously didn't work that well because the tournament happened in February and I didn't hear about it until... now, but that might be more on me than anything else. But yeah, they paid $1,000. The rules were that it had to be fully streamed, so they could see VODs and stuff like that. But yeah, man. And I don't think you're as big into it as I am, but I'm just curious if this was a thing. Depending on if it was a game that you'd care about to play, do you think you would actually bother with that, or would just that be just a...
Well, so was this like from launch, or did they have you create
a set time?
And so what'd you do, just create another account and run it?
Yeah, so the rules were you couldn't start until, and I don't know when the game came out, I guess we can cross-reference it, right? So 1900 Eastern Standard Time, so our time, so that's what, 7 o'clock? 7 p.m. on February 3rd. Dying Light 2 release date. That doesn't make sense. Right? No? Just me?
Well, they put it at global release of February 4th, midnight.
Ah, so this probably did release globally then at midnight. Okay. Or February 3rd, but either way. So yes, as soon as the game got released.
So yeah, possibly it would be something I'd consider if it's a game I knew anything about. Like, for instance, this one, I know nothing about Dying Light, so to jump in to a game I know nothing about and have to learn the mechanics of the game and then have no idea what's... Because, you know, for this, you would have to skip story.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yep.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's, I think, the biggest hurdle for me is, why am I doing this? Or, you know?
Yeah. No, it's a fair question, right? It's like, am I just doing it to compete, right? Am I doing it because I want $1,000 for playing a video game?
Yeah, and I think that's probably more of an issue with a story-based driven game, which I imagine this is.
Yes, it's
Now,
supposed to
if we
be.
go back to something like Rogue Legacy, for example, uh, then yeah, I think that game lends itself perfectly to a game for a trophy race.
Yes. I mean, there is a story in it, but yeah, like ultimately it's cute and fluffy, like, and it's not very difficult to understand, and the story is bite-sized. The gameplay is everything else.
Yeah.
I agree. This would be very similar to Elden Ring having this, right? Where you'd be like, sure, I could do a trophy race for that, but you'd be hurrying and rushing and missing
Yeah.
a whole bunch of awesome content.
Yeah, and I do think though that it would have been successful on Elden Ring because of the community.
Yeah, Souls-like communities in general, right, is already pretty big and responsive to
Yeah.
different things like that.
Yeah, and you already have a huge community of speedrunners that would all have signed up for it and everything. I mean, I would have had no chance at winning.
Nope.
I'm also not good enough at the games to even have a chance at winning. It actually would have been very interesting to watch it on this Elden Ring because of how broken some of the weapons were to start with, and to see who figured that out first.
Yep, because
then
that
they're
would
gonna
be
have a huge
everything.
advantage.
Yes, because unlike speedrunning, right, like, and I think speedrunning, no-hitting, both great, right? But a lot of their success in most speedrunners is in the planning,
Yeah.
right? So now imagine if you don't have any time to plan. This
Yeah,
is just go.
Yeah. I've watched some of the speedrunners like literally take a week before they start to run just doing planning routes. So yeah, to do it just from the start would have been great to see.
I think so too, and it'd be an excellent test of skill too, right? It's because it's all right. Well, I don't know if strength-based skills are good in this game, but I like this hammer. This is the first thing I got.
Yeah. I do think though you would have seen a lot of magic to start with because
Of just the OP-ness in general
yeah,
of
magic is just in general.
yeah, the first person that finds the mimic.
Oh yeah, the mimic tier. Because if you're speed running it, where the mimic tier drop is, that's not somewhere you're going.
Yeah.
Until I do believe the mimic tier is a legendary summons.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think you have to have it for the trophy. So it's basically you're probably gonna find it in cleanup. It's just like...
And then you'll be like, God damn it! I beat all these other fucking bosses!
But yeah, if someone had found it and thought that didn't know where they were going and were trying to just clear the game, and then just stumbled upon it.
Oh my god. This game just went from difficulty 8 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you get to Melania, and then she starts healing off of your mimic.
Melania's everyone's bane. Do you have to beat her for the trophy?
You do.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, she's one of the trophy bosses.
See, the other problem I have with stuff like this, and they talked about how the reason why they had a set time was because they obviously wanted to weed out people that had early copies of the game or journal copies or anything like that. And the problem though is that's still a huge advantage.
Yeah, to just be able to load it up and look at the skill tree, for example.
Yep. Just look at the different stuff. Okay, you get to plan your route while everybody else has to go in blind.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the best way to do something like this is to have the game release and you give a 24-hour window. So at least everybody who wants to look at it, and then the race starts on a brand new profile that you have to obviously record your whole run. So yes,
Yeah.
everyone can at least get that type of preview. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
good though. What do you think? Well, how would you do this? You have a better brain for that than I do.
A lot of people won't like this, but if you were to tie this to, I don't know if what this was held on. Was this on PlayStation or
It was
Xbox
all.
or both?
It was all. It
Yeah,
released
so
Steam, PC, or Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. So and you could do it on any of them.
yeah, so you could force digital copies, in which case you're locked out of it until midnight to start with. So there is no way to get that jump.
Oh, there you go. And then that's fair. Everyone goes in blind.
Yeah. And that could be part of your stream. Like the stream has to start 30 minutes before the game releases, and you have to show your home screen or whatever and show that you've got the digital copy waiting for it.
Yeah. That would be a harder buy-in for a setup, right? But yeah, I agree. It would at least be fair where you know everybody is on the same playing field, unless they're going to somehow get an early copy and play it on a different...
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be ways people find to cheat these things.
That's the thing, right? If someone wants to cheat, there's only little you can do to stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I heard about this, and I gotta be real with you. I gave no fucks about Dying Light at all. I vaguely know what the game is about, and I never cared. But if this was a thing, I probably would have done it just to do it. Just because I'd want something like this to be successful. But yeah, the guy who ran it, he's like number 3 on Exophase's leaderboard. I think, or number 2. And like, you look at these leaderboards, 5, and you're like, wow, all these different trophies for 6,225 games. And then I'll look at some of this stuff, and I'm not trying to take away anything from anybody, but like, some of these games are just bullshit.
Yeah, there's
like
I know a whole group of, I think there's a Reddit out there for easy to get trophies.
Yeah, Tree Simulator 2022. Like,
yeah, there's some of them. Like, I saw an article about a guy who he found a bunch of trophies that literally you could get the platinum in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And like had a whole list of them.
Yeah, and most of these are adjusted for not difficulty, but however many people have done the thing and then gotten the trophy, right? So it's like kind of like adjusted rating. But like that still doesn't really matter if you can buy all these free and or cheap games and just pad your stuff out if you feel like doing that time.
Yeah.
Like, so it's hard for me to come in through my thing of where, I mean, if that's how you want to do it, great. But like, I wish there was a way to filter that out. Because I'm sure he's completed games that are probably difficult or like have some real skill attached to it. He's the one who won that Dying Light 2 one, so like he's got, yeah. I just wish there was a way to like actually I don't know. Who am I to say though what's a real game as opposed to what's not? But like you look at that and then I'm sitting at 34,000.
Yeah.
Only 20 completed games. And by the way, I hate that completed means literally like you had to buy the DLC. Because I'll take a look at Bloodborne and not seeing completed, even though I have the plat, and just be like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Because I didn't want to spend $10 to... Alright, Bloodborne's I was going to say, because most DLC, as you know, is just not difficult, right? Like, regarding Souls games, I think that may change, but like Dragon Age Inquisition, dude, you already have your fucking max level character. They don't make DLC for you at endgame content. They make it so you can access it usually 2 to 3 hours into it. So you're sitting at max level just blowing up everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think the Bloodborne, one of the DLC bosses in Bloodborne, is widely considered the hardest boss in all Souls games.
Yes. That's why I had to retract my statement about other things, right? But, like, I don't know. So yeah, I found some trophy things just because you know I like doing that stuff. I was trying to see if there was something else to it, and then I saw that tournament, and I was like, "You gotta be fucking shitting me!" Because I would do that. I just like to compete. Like, I don't necessarily need to like anything about the game, but I do think I would be upset if it was a game that I cared about. That now I have to play on Ultra Blitz mode, right? Like, Bloodborne was a lot of fun to fucking sit there and experience. I don't think it would be nearly as fun to just, all right, jam through all these cutscenes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Tiny Tina's assault on Dragon Keep. Here's a plat that I'll never get.
Yeah, so close.
I still have the 50 shop ones because I'm not worried about that. However, how many stuff do you have to buy?
It says you're only missing 2 trophies.
Oh yeah,
the
so
platinum and the...
oh yeah, that one and then the 5 in a row.
Yeah.
What we could do is there is a Discord called 100 Pals. We can try to fill up a whole entire lobby and just have them let us win.
Now here's my thing with this, is there are 1% of people
2.08 and 2.93 who didn't get this one that then decided, I don't want to share a hug.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, it's probably this one that stops a lot of people, especially since it was broken on.
Yeah, but that was still at 17%.
True.
Huh.
Yeah, the Fashionista is 8.
Maybe it's the win 20. Maybe they just won 5 in a row and like, this game is dumb.
They just stopped playing.
Yeah.
Equip a legendary.
Yeah, that one. Why is that so low? Why is there only 6% on that?
No idea.
Literally anybody can do that.
Yep. And they like give that to people for half of it, so I have no clue. Yep. Dude, I don't know. But Persona Strikers, Hades, 105 hours. See, these never, because I leave my PlayStation on now that I can never put my PlayStation in rest. I probably can now, but I'm too paranoid.
Yeah, I just turned mine off.
Yeah, I leave mine on because I hate having to do system updates. So I just leave it on. But yeah, this was a fun plat. Yo, yeah. Speaking of plats though, we need that code vein. God, yeah. So that's the next plat for me. But yeah, that's all I'm working on. I got 25 plats. Look at me go.
Nice.
I don't think this is a site unlike the other one where, like, unless you sign up, you're not even on here, but I want to look for you anyway. Yeah. Unlike the trophy leaderboards, right? That it doesn't matter if you've never done it, I can search for you.
Yeah, I imagine it's because you have to link your accounts.
Yes. Yeah, and they actually... Hey, Rogue Legacy.
And I also think all of my accounts are set to private anyway, so these sites can't pull for it unless I tell them they can.
Can't find me, bitch!
Because, like, you know how PlayStation even does the, like, end of the year stuff?
Yeah.
I can't get any of that stuff because mine is set to private.
It doesn't even show it to you?
No, it just tells me there's an error.
Oh my god. So, but they still send you the email?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. I'm gonna have so much fun doing this on the. I love Rogue Legacy. How has 4 people earned achievements? It's not out for Xbox yet. Obviously, early copies or whatever, but still. Alright, well, is there anything in the news world or anything that you wanted to bring up?
I don't know how much you care, or even if I care, but it is worth noting that the Overwatch 2 beta starts tomorrow.
Yeah, no, definitely. Regardless of, I'm not going to play it, but I've seen some clips of like Anna and stuff in it.
Yeah, I literally haven't watched anything from it.
Yeah.
I just know it does start tomorrow, or closed beta anyway. So
Zenyatta
I don't know. I'm still skeptical because after the alpha, we talked about when they had all the content creators coming and they all posted like cookie cutter messages on Twitter.
Yeah.
They did the same thing after the alpha. It was almost the same message, and every content creator posted like the same thing, and it's like that just strikes me as weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
This doesn't strike me as this is a good game. This strikes me as I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah. It's that, and like, I don't know. It's easy to say because we're not sponsored, right? But like, I like to think my reputation means more than that, right? Unless we're talking about I'm gonna retire. In that case, you can't trust anything I say. Fuck you all. But like, like, so I say cookie cutter message. Game turns out to be flop. My fans no longer trust me. I no longer have fans. Like, right? Like, isn't that?
Yeah.
Now I can no longer do the thing that I want to do.
Yeah, and I mean, some of them I see having to post something like that because some of them are like Overwatch League.
Oh yeah, like
and
if you're an
players.
OWL representative of any kind, dog, like I'm sure you're contractually obligated to say the thing.
Yeah, but just the other content creators that were included in the alpha just posting almost the exact same thing that those people were posting.
Yeah.
Just like
It's like you knew that someone in the PR person sent somebody this message that they had to copy and paste.
Yeah, it's like change it a little bit.
Yeah, make it your own, but here's what it needs to contain.
Yeah, and they all started the same way. It was like I played in the alpha. It's like this. It's like
we couldn't use some other like so just got done with the alpha. No change up here, or thanks for Blizzard for letting me play in the alpha. Here's my take, and then copy, cook. No.
Yeah. Or even like say, hey, I played in the alpha. Here's my thoughts, and post a video. Like
Yeah.
what you're talking about. It was all literally like one sentence.
Yeah.
Of I played in the alpha. It was great. It's like
no. I need to just for a reference.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. It's always dangerous to go on Twitter. You never know what I'm gonna see on my shit anymore. Yeah, apparently Elon also bought Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that.
In this world we live in.
I wish I just had $44 billion.
Yeah, it's funny. That's exactly what I said.
It's like Twitter made me mad. I'm gonna buy it.
Oh my god. And nothing that, like, I don't care about any celebrity, so I don't really. It just, damn, man, that money just getting thrown around in general just makes me mad. But he's got it, so whatever. Overwatch Alpha,
yeah,
2 Alpha.
I feel like for $44 billion, you could have had a lottery and gave, what, 44,000 people $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, for
that
real.
would make you a lot more.
Man, I just need
likable.
yeah, I just need $2.2 million to retire. So if you could just give me that percentage instead of giving it to Twitter, that'd be nice.
Yeah, see, that's the type of thing. I participated in the alpha.
All I can say is it's gonna be an interesting ride for supports. And he's a support main. POV, you didn't get invited to the Overwatch 2 alpha. Try getting famous, dog. Had a blast with the Overwatch 2 alpha.
How do you not invite the friend to the alpha? The dude's literally one of your biggest content creators.
Yeah, holy shit. Maybe it's because his Twitter icon is Ronald McDonald. Giving the O face.
He did have an unhealthy obsession with McDonald's.
Maybe he's trying to get that sponsorship, dog.
Because when he played for Atlanta, like they would like do like bets and stuff for McDonald's.
Wow. Yep, didn't want to show that. I'm just gonna scroll up. Not trying to get banned today. God. Yeah, but I could definitely talk about that, or see that cookie cutter message. I almost wish I could find him again, because I want to see if he has people calling him out on, like, anything, because, you know, people will do that shit. One biased NDA.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there were people calling him out when they had the closed look at it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you were saying the same exact thing. It's like, this just screams I was paid.
True. Play more.
To be fair, this guy didn't really say it was great. He did just say it was going to be interesting for supports.
That's true. Interesting doesn't mean good.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah.
I would argue it's actually going to be bad for supports because they took out a tank. It's 5-player teams now instead of 6s. 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 healers.
Why would you need 2? It's been a long time since I've played, so maybe you could tell me. I would use 1 healer over 2. Like, I'd do 2 tank, 2 deeps.
The problem is that
no one wants to play tanks.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was in the top, like, sphere of the rankings or whatever. Tanks were almost impossible to kill.
Ah.
And then you had the double shield meta, where you had Reinhardt and Orisa both throwing up shields, and you couldn't kill anybody. And it was literally just 2 teams standing on a point and no one dying. So they decided to get rid of the sponges.
So this isn't even an open beta; it's still closed.
No,
So you still have
it's
to sign.
Yep.
See, if I was smart, I'd still ask to opt in, just because that would probably be good in general. But I'm not going to, because
No, I didn't sign up either.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool for the people that care. Overwatch 2, you got a shot. Good luck.
I do think it opens tomorrow, and I think Wednesday they are giving out beta codes as Twitch drops. So
Smart. Yeah, Blizzard needs to do some things right. And that's all I'll say on my biases. Anything anything else? I feel like there was something else when you mentioned the Overwatch 2 that popped in my head, but it's gone now.
It was.
Oh.
You started typing in Storybook Brawl, so I
Yeah.
imagine it was the 99.
No, they introduced the Pro Club.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So so basically, anybody who's familiar with Magic the Gathering, Magic the Gathering used to have a Pro Club. I don't know what it's currently. I fell off on that. But these people, being from Magic, have implemented that. You get pro points for playing in the qualifiers and doing well in the tournaments, and then you will get some sort of rewards based off that. So bronze, if you get 10 pro points, you start off the tournament with 1 bonus point. You get a special in-game frame, and you'll just be highlighted and featured more. 20 pro points, you'll get 5. You get another special frame in the same thing. And 20 or 30 pro points gives you gold, which means you start each tournament with plus 10 points, which makes it physically impossible not to day 2. Like, these people are good enough at this game. Besides that, you'll get you'll get more shit at the end. So for funsies, I didn't play in the tournament this past weekend, even though I qualified, because I'm just done. And even though this announcement came on Sunday, I'm still done. But I thought this shit was hilarious. Where was it? Official tournament site. So I'm on here, obviously. I've played in the tournaments, and this is retroactive. I have 3 pro points. I would add 4. Right? But then I was like, oh, that means Brittany's on here, and she's only played in 1 tournament. And she already has... I know, she's played in 2, but she has as many pro points as I do.
Yeah.
Because she debuted. I was like, this is your chance. And then the world is in Bahamas. So I was like, girl, go to the Bahamas. But yeah, I am not pivoting. I'm not playing anymore. I'm just done. The times that I was prepping for this tournament, dog, I played 1 game a day, got aggravated, and stopped playing.
Yeah.
So I'm just done. But I did want to mention it.
Yeah, I tell you, I still haven't played since I rage quit that. What, 3 months ago or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't think it's anything necessarily wrong with the game inherently. I think it was a different game than when we were playing, and that they just... I'm probably just done with auto battlers, to be honest with you.
I am slightly interested in the 99-person lobby that they're, I think, testing tonight.
Oh, is it tonight?
I believe so.
I'll take a look.
Because I think one of our biggest complaints was the fact that there was no end game.
Yes.
And that may make end game
True.
viable again.
Yeah. I mean, or... Yeah, depending on who kicks you out and when and where, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's going to be enough to make me come back and play, or...
Yeah.
I don't know, I might try it if it ever gets to release, because I think it's still on the beta server.
Yeah, I left the beta server, so...
Yeah. So, yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll come back with the 99 probably if they ever do release that, because that might be fun. And I'm still down for custom lobbies too, if we ever wanted to play.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's still something that we can do as a group, but, yeah.
But everyone hates us. Yeah, I'm glad Logan popped in yesterday, but the first thing I was like, dog, where are you? He's too busy. They're all too busy for us. But yeah, that was the only thing I've got. You got anything else on your video game news or anything coming up on your feed? Yeah. So check out this fan-made Game Boy remake of Elden Ring.
I had heard about this.
So this will be the last one that we cover.
Disable. I'm not gonna. I've seen the demake for I think it's Bloodborne they just finished, and I had no interest in it whatsoever. But if somebody finishes this, I probably will try it.
By the end of May, they'll have the Limgrave area done.
Actually own Game Boy hardware.
Wow. Obviously, Demake is reminiscent of the fan-made Demake Bloodborne PSX. I didn't even know that. That's just hilarious.
Yeah, they remade the whole game with PlayStation 1 graphics and everything, which that's just a little weird to me.
Yeah. I don't
Going
know.
back, yeah, you're just going from, I mean, you're not actually going to a different format, if you will. You're just, I don't know. Going to the Game Boy one is like you're literally taking a game that's like got what millions of pixels down to 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever.
Something stupid. You're right, though. I'll play this. Oh my god, this would be great. This is the trailer. I will. Claim
They
your
make
place.
this for the RPG Maker.
Probably. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Do you have RPG Maker?
I do,
Oh,
or at
so
least
do
one
I.
of them.
I have RPG Maker XP.
I don't remember which one I have.
We can make video games together.
I started making one originally, and it's actually from my the campaign I ran.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I had actually started making it before I ever ran it as a campaign.
That would be a good one for it, too. These boss battles. I love the rolling animation. You died?
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope everyone has a good week, and we will catch you next week. I will probably be streaming a little bit more this week, but all right, take it easy.